Hello, hello, hello. I'm trying to get this situated so this does not move. Of course, you must have the proper YouTube filming. So we just make it work. Okay. You guys can see me. I can see myself pretty well. Alrighty, let's get this party started. Alright. I don't really know what I'm going to do. Let's see. Let's get these eyes prepped first of all. And yes, they look crazy. I'm just going in with the Marc Jacobs Extra Shot in um, tan. Just do a little bit of concealing of my hyperpigmented eyes. I just use it as my base too for my whatever I'm getting ready to do, like eyeshadow wise. So I heard a little birdie told me that you guys are loving videos. Hey Tiffany. Old school makeup videos is what I heard. Is that true? So I'm going to attempt an old school makeup video. Ooh, child. It's gonna be interesting, okay? Because normally we just chat about makeup and hats, but I'm actually gonna try to step by step. Of course, I already did my eyebrows. Eyebrows are so finicky. Everybody does their own thing where that's concerned. So I try not to go too, worry about the eyebrows, which is why I normally come on here with them already done. I'm going to set it down a little bit with this Wet n Wild Bare Focus Clarifying Finishing Powder. I have the translucent one. This is actually a great powder, period. Like if you like the Charlotte Tilbury and the Pat McGrath under eye, this is really good for that as well. But I just use it to kind of set my eyes a little bit. Nope, I don't know what I'm doing today. I never know what I'm doing eyeshadow wise. Like, do you already know what you're gonna want to look like when you finish? I did pull out, but I don't know, Pat McGrath. Which one is this one? Ooh, child. It doesn't say which one this one is. How are we supposed to tell y'all? It's a little dark, but let's see what else we got. I'm sure she'll be releasing something very soon. You know, I kind of been liking just the, have you guys been liking like what it's been doing, like skin tonish, and then they just tap a little something over it. I think that's what I'm gonna do today. I know they got one called the Latte Look. Okay. The Latte Look and something else and something else. Ooh, have I ever really used this green? I don't know what I want to do. And that's always a bad starting point. You don't know what you're going to do. You just be looking at the shadows for inspiration. Oh, one of my favorite palettes, but I actually cracked 2 of the shades. I'm so sad about that. Actually, I got some more over there. Okay. If you need a staple Pat McGrath, I think this is probably one of her better ones. This palette right here. Everybody remember this one? I know I'm going back down memory lane because I don't have an idea about what I want to do. And then that's fine with me too, girl. Hold on. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, I think that's been the mode of operandi for everybody, is just like simple makeup. I still like a finished face. If I'm gonna do my makeup, I'm gonna kind of do, I don't know, this is pretty too. Which one is this one? Hey girl, hey. Let's see. I feel like I always do pink. And this pinky purple is kind of calling my name. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna put a black base down and go over that. with that little, I don't know which palette this is, you guys. This is, oh, Utopian Dream. I like this one too. Ooh, that's sparkling, so pretty. Okay, so what I'm gonna try to do is the look where, ooh, that's pretty too. You just put down a little bit of a transitional shade, not really transitional, but a little bit of the, oh yeah, that'll work. Something brown, then we're gonna tap something over it. And call it a day. How about that? Because I kind of feel like that's where the makeup game, you know, everybody's kind of doing that. So we're gonna stick in this one. This was a great palette too. I don't want to do anything complicated. Plus, I'm not trying to, I need to get out of here in a little bit, run some errands. So yeah, take y'all, get this on here really quickly and let you all go on about your day. What do you guys have planned for today? I'm gonna pick up this little flat shader brush. I'm doing an old school tutorial. I want to go in with this shade first on my lid. Yeah, it's perfect. I'm gonna get that really saturated right there. Yeah, whew, personal moment. I am high flashing, so if you hear my fan, that's what it is. I'm a woman of a certain age, and it is hot to me. I have just been infernal, just ugh. So apologies if you can hear my fan. Yeah, I kind of like that. We just gonna do everything out of this palette. We're not gonna be on this part long at all, cause y'all, I just been burning up. Ask God for something, and now I'm like, woo, no more of the monthly things. That's all I'm saying. And I guess this is the trade-off. Okay, so we have placed this color down. Woo, girl, aren't they though? I don't think nobody has really been honest with us about that that part of life. When you step into that part of life, woo, nobody's really been truthful. Get rid of one thing and trade off for the other one, but it's like, what is happening? I'm just gonna blend this shade out a little bit, just those edges. This is a clean brush. There is absolutely nothing on here, and this is how you get your shadow to look like you did a couple shadows, but we've only laid one down. Probably the only one we're gonna lay down too. Look at that. Yeah, you can say what you want to say about Miss Pat McGrath, but her shades blend like, you know, a dream. You do not have to be a makeup artist to get hers to do right. Spend a little time in here. Kind of blend out the edge a little bit so it doesn't look harsh right there. I'm gonna pull it back on my brush on. So yeah, now we got some depth and some dimension going on. See that? See how we can, it looks like we've done something. And y'all, this about really it. For the eye. Now you could go in with like another shade, like maybe this shade. And I mean, if I was gonna show you, just pick up a little bit and just kind of wisp it through the inner corner part, just to soften that part area. Give a little bit more light right there. Just kind of round it on out. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put my mattifying primer down because I'm in Memphis, Tennessee. It is hot here. Only thing I have down already is the Black Girl Sunscreen Moisturizing Sunscreen Lotion. You can pick this up at Ulta. My mattifying primer of choice is the Makeup Forever Shine Control Step 1, the primer. And I'm going to concentrate this right here for the most part in the areas that I really get hot in. I mean, where I kind of break out. And that's really the T-zone of my face. So for the rest of my face, what I like to do is, ooh, and I put that down. I'm not even through with my eyes, you guys. So I'm going to take this shade right here, this little gold shade, and I'm just going to tap that over. And that spreads really well, so ooh, hold on, I picked up the wrong shade. I think go with it. I'm actually going to pick up the greeny gold shade and just kind of hit the center of that. And we are done with the eyes. I mean, I could have went in with Pat McGrath's, and this is one of my favorite things that I've gotten from her, is that artistry one. I really like that for getting, you know, the pigment to stick and for it to whoosh, you know what I'm saying, really show up. Need a little bit of touch right there of that first shade, which is more like a coppery gold. And mascara of choice is Essence. Remember we used to do this, y'all, back in the day, Essence. We used to show the product like that. And yeah, this is my go-to mascara. Now you can even make this have a little more depth out here. Like you could take a little bit of a darker brown or even a black and just kind of blend it out here in this area if you felt like you needed just a little bit more dimension. So you see how this pulls my eyelashes out? And I'm gonna save the eyelashes for last, like putting them on, so that you guys can see the look with and without eyelashes. Because remember, back in the day, I didn't really do eyelashes. So let me find my Danessa Myrick's in Universal. And I'm just gonna go around the areas where I didn't put the mattifying primer already. Because this really needs to sit on your face to do the job. So the sooner you put that on, the better the product will work, okay? Holy Grail. Never gonna be without it. Holy Grail. Holy, holy. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of pore filler. And this is the Optical Illusion from Urban Decay. I don't think they make this anymore, but I don't have any more of my Tarte Smoothing Primer. I will use that one. It's always a great choice. Kind of make those pores disappear right there in that area. Right there. Fill it in. Fill it in. Fill it in. Basically where I put the mattifying primer. Okay. I like my eyes. Woo-hoo. Saucy. Okay, got that down. Ooh, I really need to pick this hair. Hold tight, y'all. I had meant to use my wax earlier, but I've been kind of chilling today. I've been up too. Ooh. And yes, that does hurt, by the way. Waxing is so much better, easier, and to me, the waxing lasts longer on your chin and your eyebrows. To me. Okay, enough of that. I'm going to do a little bit of eyeliner. I'm going to use the Melt Ultra Matte Gel Liner in Onyx. Get a. Let me find my little angle. Hold on one second. Clean a bunch more brushes. See, I'm trying to figure out where. Okay. Here it's are. Ooh, honey. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I told y'all wrong. I get my eyebrows threaded. I'm sorry, I do. I get my eyebrows threaded and my chin waxed because I can't take the threading. That's what I meant to say. Hello, I told you wrong. My little baby wing. It's so funny to me. Every time I try to do a little wing. Because this is about as good as it's going to get for the kiddo. Did anybody watch this show Suits when it was on? Yeah, I've just been binge watching it for the last few weeks, the seasons. And I finally finished season 9 the other day. Mm-hmm. It was good. I enjoyed it, but I feel like once the original cast, some of the original cast started leaving, and they tried to bring in other people. It's like everybody tried to have the same like meanness and I don't know, like I don't know. It was just weird. The attitude of everybody. I was like, ooh, this is. I could see why it went off when they started trying to change the cast. That's terrible, I know. But I was like, I was like, get somebody else to do it. I'm gonna try to blend that little part out right there. I don't really like it. But yeah, the first 7 seasons, and then when they brought 8 and 9, I was just like, thanks. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of the Elf Halo Glow. A little cheekity cheek right there. Not much. I'm gonna use my sponge. Kind of go over this little area. Give us a little evenness before we go in with our And this is the Sonia Kashuk sponge. I have not changed up on that. It's still one of my favorite sponges. It just does a great job. I'm sure you guys have seen the LYS bronzing sticks go around everywhere. I'm using No Limit Strength. It is very creamy. I am going to take my little Morphe brush, foundation brush, and I'm just going to stamp mine in right here. Right there. A bit of underpainting for this. On the nose a little bit. I flipped the brush to kind of get in the little crevice right there. Connect it up. To the brow. Okay. That looks pretty good. I have to kind of bring this one down a little bit, right, like right there to that brow. Kind of get my forehead in focus, if that makes any sense. Okay. I'm gonna take a little bit of take a little bit of this Fenty color corrector. I've been loving doing underpainting before foundation. Yes. Ooh, just wasted some of it. Hold tight. Yes, I'm here for it. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not making a big old mess. I like to see the underpainting. It looks very nice and very natural, surprisingly. Well, to me it does. Yeah, and of course you don't have to use as much foundation. I'm not a big foundation user like that anyway, so I do understand that it's really about placement. Like if you can get the placement right, you wouldn't have to use a lot of foundation. And times are just different. That's just not, people just are not doing their makeup like, you can still do full glam and still not use a lot of foundation per se. And for today's foundation, let's see. Well, let's just see if we got enough of Pat left. Yes. I think we got enough of her left. Let's throw her on today. And I am gonna keep it with my little Sonia Kashuk because of how I place it and where I'm placing it at. Normally I would go in with a brush, but I'm not looking for a lot of coverage. I mean, a lot of coverage. Kind of want it to still look like skin. The finish is beautiful. And I mean, I literally just use like 2 drops of that. And that's okay, because we're going to do what? We still have a little bit of our cheek coming through. Yeah. Now going up underneath the eye because we have stuff to put there. Make sure I got what I need out of that. I think so. Here's my brush that I use for my eyes. I feel like a little bit of I was looking It was dark right there. Right there. Oh, she blends so nicely. Okay, you know, down right there. Okay, now feels like I have nothing on. Not weighty. So if you, I'm using the Pat McGrath in medium deep 25. Woo woo. And I'm going to put down another Holy Grail, the Makeup Forever um, Matte Velvet Skin Concealer in the shade 5.4. And I'm going to concentrate it right here on this little dark part. That's where I need it to do the work. Almost my complete match. Clean it up. Clean it up. Side of the nose. Kind of always hit up the little areas where I did the little. Look at that. I'm going to go in with the Givenchy concealer in the shade. Oh Lord, what is it? N390. And I'm gonna put this a little bit closer up that way. This is not as light as I would like it to be. Ooh, okay, well, let's go ahead and highlight. So what I have been doing, I do like this concealer. I think it spreads really well, complements the skin really well. I'm gonna take a little bit of this Tom Ford concealer. Yeah. In the shade 10. No, 5WO10. And I literally right over there. It's right there. No mouse, no mouse. I'm gonna bring it up. Take that all the way out. That instant facelift. Wait a minute, y'all. I gotta ask y'all. So my girlfriend came over yesterday, so we kind of hung out and tripped and laughed. And so she introduced me to this lady on TikTok, the one that makes the sounds of the prizes people are giving her. That lady make almost $10,000 a day. 10,000 every time she go live. Y'all know who I'm talking about? She from Canada, I think. She's French Canadian. That's like the weirdest thing I have ever seen. Do y'all know who I'm talking about? Pinky Doll or something like that. Oh my God! I was like, what? I am in the wrong line. Where she puts a kernel of popcorn in a flat iron, and the popcorn pops while it's in the flat. I should not be laughing, messing up my makeup. Oh my God! Now you know how you see some girl go on TikTok. I think her just put in ice cream shop girl. No, yeah, I think her name is Pinky Doll or Pretty Doll or something like that. She has long blonde hair, and when she goes live, y'all, she makes the sounds of the prizes that people are giving her during her live. And she has the flat iron with the popcorn kernel in the pop. It's weird, but this when I say it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. But she's making a killing. And I told my girlfriend, I'm so mad at her for showing me that girl. I ain't never seen nothing like it before in my life. It was real big in the Asian community, I guess. This is Love by Rare Beauty. And she's the first, I think, non-Asian person to do it. Which I'm like, why is this a thing? But y'all gotta go see it. It's so weird. And making a killing. I was like, how is this even possible? It's the times that we're living in. Bring it all together. I'm over blending it because I don't want to take that away. Yep. Foundation. Let's set the under eye. I'm gonna take the Pat McGrath. Let's show you this one. This is the right one, yes. In yellow, and we're gonna find our puff here. Here they go. Oh, I knocked them down. And we are going to. I'm telling y'all, it's weird. I'm gonna take a little bit. I'm gonna pinch it and so go ahead and set one of the. Look at the difference that makes. And this is supposed to be strictly for the under eye. I'm telling you, I was watching that lady and I was like, wow. I mean, wrong line of work. It does make you wonder, like, what? I'm going to take my one side. I am gonna pick up a couple of the. I'm gonna pick up that one size honey powder. I think it is. I want to try that since I like his this one so much. You know, the Huda Beauty is my favorite. After doing the powder under the eye, but I want to see what that one does. I think I may just pick up the minis because this is a holy grail as well. The one size in dark deep. I use it to set all use around the perimeter of my face. See, you can still see mine. So you do have to leave a little, like if you don't want to go in with like a powder foundation and you just want that little bit of color, you would have to leave it a little bit heavy. Don't blend it all the way out if you're not going to do like a powder blush, I mean. Or any if this is it and you're gonna spray your face, then you make sure that you're doing enough underpainting for it to still at least show up. Very natural looking, which is the point. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna take a little bit of my Huda. Ooh. Why did I think I was almost out of here? I'm just gonna use my sponge. You can use your powder puff if you want to. Good right here. Nose is where I tend to have that issue. And just gonna do a little bit of bacon on the jawline. Don't we look a pretty? Okay. And I am going to go in with a little bit of powdered butter. Alright, we'll stick with Pat. Let's stick with her. Okay. So this might be the bronzer. Oh no, this is. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Paradise Venus. Ooh, I don't mean to do that. Hold on, let me do my bronzing first. I'm gonna need to do that first. Why you do that there? Let's see if we can find her bronzer. Yes. So this is in the shade Bronze Mahogany. Pat McGrath Bronze Mahogany. And this is the Fenty Bronzer Contour Brush. And crease a great little angle right there. Okay. Now I'm just going to kind of cap a little bit of the blush on. It's pretty. Alrighty. Okay. Oh, thank you. Peace, love, and joy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, thanks for stopping by. We're just on here playing. Per the use. I'm actually going to use the bronzing for my nose as well, you guys. Something. Some keep flying. I think I have some hair on me keep flying. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't never see what I need. I'm looking for the brush I normally use to kind of contour my nose. Not even contour, you guys. I just literally just kind of fluff a little bit where we into the eyebrows. Okay. Oh, okay, we're gonna do some on my contact lens. Okay. I'm just gonna let that do a little bit of baking, and I'm gonna put my eyelashes on. Y'all can tell the look. It's time to add the lashes. Hold on. And let's see. Fix the little eyebrows a little bit. Let me make that kind of meet up with where we started, that little contour line. I use the Tom Ford brow pomade. This is in the shade Granite. And you only need like a dab, a little bit of this. So what I do, kind of make sure I flick it through. Since I kind of I kind of always go back over mine a little bit once I finish all my little powders and stuff. Kind of put the little shape back. I see YouTube is trying to push short form content. Have you guys noticed that a lot of people are doing short form content now? I'm just curious. This is the Duo Blue and Green, and I just kind of keep mine close to my waterline. Now, this is the way I do my lashes. You all do what works for you. Let that dry down. While that dries down a little bit, let me grab some new lash. I don't have any of my inexpensive lashes left, so I'm just gonna go in with the I'm just looking for my scissors at this point. Oh, here they go. This is the Mystic Lash MLA 111s. Tweezers, and while my lash glue is setting down, because I like for this to be more like a magnetic effect, I'm going to cut, see how long this is? I'm actually going to cut a little bit off of the tail end back here, really just, whoop, look at that. More so of the tail end. I know you're supposed to really kind of cut the front, but for this one, because it's really rounded, and did I do that right? Yes. It's rounded, so it really won't matter. It's rounded right here. So what I mean by, I just want to make sure that and that's what you're looking for to suck on. That's that one. And I'm going to do the same thing to this. Because my eyes are so different, this one's a lot wider and this one is a little more shrunk in. I'm actually going to take some of it off on the front end and leave the back end. You got to do what works for y'all. You know what works for you. So for me, for this particular lash, that's the way it works. I take a little bit off of the front one. And see, you can see really good now how this one's a little different. This eye is a little bit shrunk in. But I don't like to take this one to the inner corner like that all the way. So I take a little bit of this one off at the front and leave it more fluffy at the end, so I can get a little bit more of a balance, if that makes any sense. You know, and then you see how it just sucks on, and then give it a little squeeze right there. These we got them on, that one on perfectly. This one on perfectly. Done. Lashes do not have to be complicated. You just gotta figure out what works for you. And it took me, don't get it, it took me a while to figure that out, that this eye is more closed, so I wanted to be more open down this way, and so I cut off a lot in the front right here, and then on this one, because it's so wider, I just cut off on the end, and then so it looks a little, I don't know, more balanced. I know that's weird, but you kind of have to figure those things out as you wear lashes. Now, you don't have to, that doesn't work for everybody. I just know it works for this particular eye because it's sunken in, well, it's closed. It's a little bit more closed. This one is a little bit wider. And these are the lashes I like. I really like these lashes because they are full and fluffy, and you know, if I don't want to wear any eyeshadow, I don't have to. I can just put these on and go on about my day. It's just a little bit more dramatic. Yes, it is. I just haven't found a good everyday lash yet. I can find something that I can just put on, but something like this one I know works well. Like I know how to operate this lash. So that's what you gotta do. Figure out what works best for you. Okay? Alrighty, now I don't think I have. Hold on. Yeah, I don't have any of my Fix Plus left. So since I don't have any, yeah, I don't think I gotta. Let's see if we can get terrible to relay. I don't think I got enough to do nothing with today. Nope, no Mac. I don't think I got no Morphe. I'm, I'm out of a lot of stuff. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work either. Okay, let's just go in with this elf one. Dewy. Let's see what happens. Just a little bit of that. It smells like coconut for real. That's the first one anyway. I'm just gonna use it to kind of bring everything together. Normally I like the MAC or my Morphe, but I don't have either one of those today. Okay. And do for a lip today. Go ahead and kind of keep that sit on the skin. Still leaves a nice finish. It doesn't do as great a job as the Fix Plus, of course. It's alright. It'll do for today. And let's get this on. I'm gonna go in with chestnut. Okay. And let's see what we can make. Let's see what we got from Pat for lips. I'm gonna go ahead and it's gonna hit me. Let's see if we can get this one out. Hold on, y'all. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hold on. I'm trying to find this lip. It's giving me the blues now. Okay, let's see. Y'all know my favorite color is Christy. Ooh, look at that. Nope, I don't think I want to do Christy today. Hold on. I'm actually going to go in with, I'm going to finish out with Tom Ford. So this is the Tom Ford lip. Ooh, let me see if I can. Extreme Badass is this shade. I like it. It's very neutral. See? But you're not leaving it like that, of course. But I like this shade. And the reason I like this shade, yeah, it blends in with your And let's go in. Since our eyes are so golden, Tom Ford Sunset Lip Soleil Glass. I don't know what this shade is. Let's see if this will work. Ooh. It gave us what we needed. Hold on. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's the lip we was going for. Mm, 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 mm. Doo, doo. All right, let's set these brows. Listen, holy grail. This little, if you have, what is this? Believe Beauty and Dollar General near you. Yeah, I'm still using this. As you tell, this is a very new one because I buy them like in twos, so I don't ever run out. I mean, it's like three or four. It's like $5 for this gel. Look at that. Set your eyebrows, and we're done. Okay, let's go ahead and get nose itching. I'm actually gonna take that shade, that little green shade that we have out of Pat McGrath, and I'm just gonna center this because I know my eyelids are still a little bit damp from earlier. Get a little more focus right there in the center. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna take the Marc Jacobs. As I'm told you guys, I'm super excited. He is going to be coming back out with some stuff. And yeah, so everybody tweet him and say, bring back the gel liners in the mascara. For the people who wear contact lenses, you understand what I mean. Does not transfer into my contact lenses. And I have tried a lot of contact lens. I mean, pencils. That's it. This that girl right here. Yep. I know people trying to convince me, oh, try Sunshine. I'm telling you, that one is the one for me. Alrighty, let's see. I'm gonna take a little bit of. Let me show y'all the shades because clearly I forgot that I'm supposed to be showing y'all. I'm gonna show you a little bit of that for this inner corner. You said, Pat, you pay too much. What up? Okay, and but look, you know, I didn't even have to work hard to get this little look, eyeshadow look. Right there. We are open. Okay, so let's do a little bit of. Hold on, let me grab. Just need a little shade of brush. I'm gonna pick up the brown that we used on our lid and go up underneath there like that. I'm gonna take the brush that we had our original brown on. Just kind of blend out that harshness. And you guys, you know what I'm getting ready to say, right? Mascara, the bottom lashes. This is the MAC micro brush. I just like the travel one for my bottom lashes. It does such a good job of pulling them out. Like it doesn't overcoat them, if that makes any sense. Cause they itty bitty, but okay. And you guys, isn't this cute? Clean this little area up a little bit. Little harsh line right there. Oh, eyebrows. Let me finish them off. Up here, I take a. Oh, hey, Stacy, you're fine. I take a little bit of my foundation powder. Um, it's so old, y'all. I can't even tell. Oh, this NC50 MAC, and I clean up my eyebrows. Yeah, see, with this powder. Well, clean up my whole lid, this little part. Kind of make sure that makes sense. Alrighty, last spray down is, I've been rocking with this. You're never late. It's the Sephora makeup setting spray. I really like it. In this Memphis heat, yes. And with these hot flashes, I want to get the be back into getting the Patrick Star. I just haven't had a chance to go get stuff, you guys. So yeah, before Sunday, that's perfect. And this is the final look, you guys. What are we thinking? I'm sure you guys have most of these products already because I used a lot of staples. I didn't really go, this was really a makeup tutorial, because people were saying that they were missing people doing makeup tutorials. So listen, if anything, I can kind of go through that, do a little makeup tutorial for you guys. Not really buying a lot of products. I see a few things, here and there, but I just have stuff that I've been enjoying playing with. And yeah, I'm just not going to be running out buying stuff just because it's on the internet anymore. I think I'm past that phase. Stuff that piques our interest, that we can add to our collection, yay, go for it. But just, a lot of viral products I've seen, I'm like, wow, they can make anything go viral on TikTok. That's the belief I'm under. Anything can go viral at any time, just depending on who's doing it. Okay. All right, you guys. I really appreciate your patience with the old girl. If you have any hot flashes, recommendations, put them down in the comments. Let me know, how are we surviving the summer in hot flashes. Let me know. Until the next time I catch you all on the next turn. Thanks, YouTube. Bye bye.